This is Tesamorelin. I'm trying this for 30 days to see how it affects my body because this peptide has gained a lot of attention across the internet lately, but I'm still a little bit skeptical. So here's the plan. I'm gonna be getting a DEXA scan as well as a detailed blood panel looking at every single marker at the beginning of 30 days, and then also getting the same DEXA scan and blood panel at the end of the 30 days, and we're gonna be comparing what changes, if anything. And there are some rules, which is I cannot increase my training, I cannot clean up my eating compared to what's normal for me before this challenge, and I cannot take any other peptides. I have to solely be taking Tesamorelin for the 30 days. Tesamorelin is a growth hormone releasing peptide that was FDA approved for the use of helping lose abdominal fat for HIV-related lipodystrophy. And typically with Tesamorelin, people take it through an injection, subcutaneous, every single night, or 6 on, 1 off, but that does depend on whatever your physician is going to tell you. Do not take all of what we do in this video as medical advice. This is purely for entertainment purposes. Another thing to include is that Tesamorelin is not FDA approved for any sort of general fat loss, any sort of cosmetic fat loss, and there are some side effects that have been reported, such as swelling, joint pain, maybe there's some injection site reactions and some blood sugar effects. And like with all tests that we end up doing, I will be reporting on my entire experience from day 1 through to day 30. If I do experience any of these reactions, I will be fully transparent with you. And just before we jump right into it, I do want to make mention of our sponsor of this video, T-Clinics USA. T-Clinics is a clinic for men and women who are interested in hormone replacement therapy, peptides, and want to do it the right way. We're going to go deeper into that later, but first, here are my current stats that I personally know. I am in my last month of being 37, which is crazy. I'm 5'9", every inch counts. I wish I was 5'10", but here we are. I'm also white as f***. I am Australian with background of Irish and Welsh. I kind of train about 5 to 6 times on average a week, about 30 minutes each workout, and I don't really take my eating very seriously. I don't eat super unhealthy. I eat maybe about 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day, and I do enjoy some chocolate here and there. Now, in the last few months, I have not been taking any peptides, any sort of, even NAD, haven't been taking anything like that. So we are starting as natural as possible. Now, that's all the stats I know. What I'm interested in is finding out what my DEXA results are, as well as my lab results, because I haven't done these in over a year.
Hey guys, welcome to my DEXA scan.
All right, Jeffrey. Am I superhuman?
Actually, these are really, really nice. I think these are the best labs you've had in a while. So,
Natty daddy.
blood sugar a little bit high, all those Tim Tams you eat.
Yeah, I have actually been having like 3 Tim Tam Slams a day plus a thing of Twix.
Really?
It's like 700 calories of sugar a day, okay?
Well, so your glucose, your fat, like obviously is 97, and then when you look at your A1C, you're at like 5.5.
That's high, or?
Yeah, once you get 5.7 or more, you might have a little insulin resistance going on. I mean, obviously, it's not affecting your body composition. The testes are working; they're working good. Estrogen's on the lower end, 13. Total testosterone naturally for you was 753. That's great. That's 37 years old. I would say that's
38 in 2 months.
Yeah, I'll be 45.
Goal. Fast forwarding of this, we are going to be doing Tesa IPA, and I do feel like Ipamorelin is way better.
You're not wrong. That's why do you think a lot of them get coupled with Ipamorelin?
So right now it's the end of the first week of this challenge. The sleep hasn't been great. I don't know if it's just because I'm stressed, but I haven't been able to get to sleep.
Ipamorelin, that was kind of always my like staple bread and butter that almost everybody does well with. But you see a lot more like deep sleep, REM sleep.
I'm not really sleeping 8 hours like I normally do. I'm sleeping around 6 and waking up.
Tesa by itself, I don't sleep that great on it.
I am going to bed a little bit later than normal, so I don't want to completely blame Tesamorelin.
A lot of times when you have Tesa with IPA, you do see that good quality sleep, REM sleep, sometimes vivid dreams.
The reality is I am going to sleep around midnight with a bunch of work I'm doing. Then I just am naturally waking up at like 6:30 when the sun's up. So maybe something will change in the next week, but we'll find out.
And then we got a good start point for your body composition. So on here, what do you think your body fat percentage is? Because I know you didn't want to check your body fat. You hate having that
That's
number.
true. I've never wanted to actually test it because I don't like knowing the number, but I'm old enough now where I don't care as much because I'm inconsistent. I thought for the longest time it was like 10, 11 to 12.
Total body fat percentage, you're 16.4.
Disheartened.
And you got to remember with the DEXA, you're reading everything, visceral fat. The brain's going to read into that.
5% makes up my brain.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, let's see what your brain
Actually, yeah, how fat is my brain?
22.7% fat.
Yeah, I got a fat head.
Yeah. You got a fatty brain. Well, so I want you to do, though, try to keep everything status quo. You know, after 30 days, let's redo this and see the comp change. Cool?
All right, we'll find out.
All right.
So already we're kind of starting at a strong spot with my blood work and the DEXA scan. I will be interested to see what happens across 30 days because it is still a very short time frame. I don't really know what to expect.
Check in for end of week 2.
Training sessions are like decent. Some are good, some are bad. Nothing incredibly different, but it's only 2 weeks. So sleep's getting a bit better, quality's improving.
Check in for end of week 3.
I gotta be completely honest. Last week was an absolute disaster. I didn't train. I was in Texas. I was there filming. I only really slept 5 hours. The best night was 5 hours. Most nights were like 3 to 4 hours, which is terrible for me. Forgot to take Tesamorelin probably 1 in every 2 nights. Yeah, like I said, I only trained 1 day and that was the first day and it was a real subpar training session. I gotta be completely honest with you guys. I'm not feeling good about this, but the results might tell me differently, but here's the God honest truth of how an entire week of this, 30-day challenge went. Let's just skip forward to the results of this test.
And just quickly, I want to thank the sponsor of this video, T-Clinics USA. T-Clinics USA, as I mentioned earlier, they are a hormone replacement therapy clinic. They are geared towards men and women who want to improve their health, whether it's through their hormones, whether it's through peptides, or if you want to lose weight as well. And what's great about them is they are a physician and coach-led clinic. So you're not really just buying stuff online, trying to figure it out and do the guesswork. What they do is they will get the blood work, get your detailed labs, just like they've done in this video for me, and then they'll look at what is underneath the hood and give you a detailed plan of what you need. Not necessarily what you want, but what you need. And that's why I really trust them, is that you might be coming in for testosterone replacement therapy, but the reality is you just need some boosting. So they will help you make sure your body is optimized and not just flog off peptides so that they can make a quick buck. So if you wanted to reach out to T-Clinics USA, you can do so. And if you mention the ManLab, you will get 10% off your first package with T-Clinics USA. So to do that, go to tclinicsusa.com. Link is in the description of wherever you're watching or listening to this episode, and mention the ManLab for 10% off in that contact form. But now, let's go back and check out the results. So, am I gay?
It confirms you still maybe. And your body fat percentage is the thing, like, I wanted to see how much you changed did you change much? You kept food the same, training the same?
The month I did it, training-wise, was worse than previous. Like, I was in Texas for a week. Right. Didn't train. Didn't party hard, but I didn't sleep much because we were working so much. Like, the sleep was trash.
So your percentage was 16.4%, obviously before you started the Tesamorelin. Now let's go to like the labs and we'll see the change because this was 30 days. There was a significant change in your IGF-1.
Yeah.
You went from like a 126 to 300, which is actually high side normal. And it's okay to like push growth hormone. The good thing is we're not taking synthetic to where, the growth hormone converts to IGF-1. IGF-1 is up too high, too long.
Yeah.
You over doubled your IGF-1 level. Lack of training too, which I was shocked because your A1C actually went from a 5.5 to a 5.3 with less training and probably food not being as good because you weren't training. So that's, good to know. Like, you were not really doing anything.
I did nothing different. If anything, I did everything worse.
Prostate stayed the same, cholesterol stayed the same. You actually went from 16.4 to 15.5, so almost 1% body fat drop.
It's a big drop.
On a DEXA, so
and
it's accurate.
Low body fat. It's like relatively low body fat too, so 1%'s quite a jump.
Yeah, and just so you know, your muscle, even with the lack of training, went from 127.78 pounds of muscle to 131.85. So you added
4 pounds.
About 4 pounds of muscle and dropped the percent.
A pound a week.
On 30 days on Tesamorelin.
A pound a week's nothing to, that's not bad.
Just quickly, I wanted to insert into this video, have a look at the DEXA scan before and after for this test. Like, you can see a difference in my shoulders even. Now, I was having people say like, dude, you look bigger, and I didn't really think much of it, but the DEXA scan, that's crazy. You can see visually right there, like there is before and after, there is a clear physical difference.
And speaking of huge differences, a shout out to our other sponsor, Edona. If you're a business owner and you're tired of missing leads because of phone calls going unanswered, Edona is the choice for you. They will answer every single phone call, capture every single lead, even stop solicitors or unwanted calls from getting through to your business. They also have a text messaging system that is very useful for following up leads. So if you are interested in that, hit them up at tryedona.com. That's TRYEDONA.com. Hit them up, let them know you've seen this video, and you'll get 10% off your first month.
Is that what you were expecting though?
Honestly, I didn't expect that big of an IGF-1 increase, to be honest with you. A lot of times with growth hormone peptides, even with like ipamorelin, IPA-CJC, you know, even Tesamorelin, I've not seen, I mean, that's usually the one that puts up the biggest increase in natural IGF-1.
But that's like a 250% increase.
Yeah, that's a pretty solid jump. So, you sure it wasn't growth hormone?
So yeah, that was insane results. Blew my mind, you can tell blew Jeff's mind. To be able to lose a pound of fat, gain 4 pounds of muscle, increase your IGF-1 by 250% in literally 34, 35 days is mind blown. Guys, if you wanted to try Tesamorelin, again, get your blood work first, get it by a trained professional. Do not just buy this stuff online. If you do want to reach out to T Clinics USA, go to tclinicsusa.com, mention the ManLab, 10% off, make sure to subscribe.
Don't